Tensions in the Middle East are escalating rapidly as Iran launches a new wave of strikes against Israeli and U.S.-linked targets. Iran says its Air Force carried out drone strikes on critical energy infrastructure in the northern Israeli port city of Haifa. The attack comes in response to recent Israeli bombardments that targeted Iranian oil depots. According to Iranian military statements, the strike marks a major shift in strategy, with energy facilities now becoming a primary target in the conflict. War analysts say the move follows what has been described as Phase 2 of the expanding war involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. The refinery in Haifa, capable of processing nearly 197,000 barrels of oil per day, had reportedly shut down several units last week as a precaution amid fears of possible strikes. Iran also claimed success in what it called the 33rd wave of Operation True Promise 4, saying its forces destroyed the Hawla Satellite Communications Center located south of Tel Aviv. Meanwhile, the Israeli military says it has detected a new ballistic missile launch from Iran. Authorities warn that air raid sirens are expected to sound across central Israel in the coming minutes. In a separate operation, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Corps says its ground forces also targeted U.S. military presence at Harir Air Base in northern Iraq. The base, located in the Kurdish region, hosts American forces and has been a key hub for U.S. military operations in the area.
Iran's army has announced a new round of retaliatory strikes against targets in Israel as Israeli media report the blaring of sirens in the city of Tel Aviv and its surroundings. Iranian army issued a statement on Tuesday announcing targeting of oil and gas refineries as well as fuel storage tanks in the occupied port of Haifa. The reprisal, the statement noted, took place using attack drones. The retaliation came in response to the attack on Iran's oil depots, it read. Meanwhile, the Israeli Defense Forces said the latest Iran attack also featured missile launches. It also reported that sirens had also gone off throughout settlements in West Bank after spotting of incoming Iranian missiles. Reports also pointed to going off of sirens elsewhere in other parts of Israel, including as many as 263 other spots. The situation has prompted more than 9 million Israelis to seek shelter, they added. Earlier, Iran claims it has launched a new wave of missile strikes against Israel. Tehran says more than 10 powerful Khyber-Shakhan missiles were fired towards Tel Aviv, marking what it calls the 33rd wave of its ongoing military campaign titled Operation True Promise 4. IRGC says it has launched another major strike as part of its military campaign known as Operation True Promise 4. According to the IRGC, more than 10 solid-fuel Khyber-Shakhan missiles were fired from Iran during the latest wave of attacks. The missiles were aimed deep into what Iran described as the central areas of Israeli-controlled territory, including Tel Aviv. Iranian officials claim the missiles successfully hit their intended targets. Israel rejected the claim. The IRGC also said the strikes formed part of the 33rd wave of the operation launched during the early hours of Tuesday. In addition to the strikes on Israel, Iran claims it targeted a United States naval base in the region. According to the IRGC statement, missiles were fired towards what it described as the 5th U.S. naval base operating in the area. Iran said the missiles launched during the attack successfully struck their targets. The latest barrage comes as Iranian officials signal a more prolonged confrontation with Washington.
News never stops. The world keeps turning, and every turn tells a story. Wars, elections, geopolitics, Davids versus Goliaths.
While everyone is celebrating the US-China trade thaw, Trump has been quietly doing something else across Asia.
These were once home to the ancient Silk Road connecting east and west.
But who's connecting the dots? Who's decoding the global storm? Welcome to Times of India videos.
You're watching a special edition of Global Pulse with me, Neha Khanna.
בהנחיה שלי ושל שר הביטחון ישראל כץ.
Durante este año,
We decode the shifting grains of geopolitics to you. From Washington to Wuhan.
Встановлені домовленості і сьогодні підписуються.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Just 2 years ago, Canada was one of the most popular countries for Indian students.
From Davos to Delhi, we track the decisions that move markets, shift policies, and shape the future. No jargon, no bias, just clear, credible, global journalism. Because understanding the world doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be smart. And that's what we do best. At Times of India videos, we don't just tell stories, we build perspective. We connect the dots between what's global and what's personal, what's happening out there, and what it means for you. It's fast. It's fearless. It's making sense of the changing world order. Times of India videos. Because your worldview is just a tap away.